Dear friends, welcome to the video content on cell unit of life. In this content, we will learn about cells, types of cells, cell morphology, structure of cells, cell membrane, cell wall, cytoplasm, and other cell organelles. What are cells? All living organisms have cellular organization and contain one or more cells. Cells are the building blocks of living organisms and carry out specialized functions. Cells provide structure and energy to the body. There are two types of cells, prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. In these figures, we will discuss about structure of prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells are smaller in size. These cells lack nuclear membrane and membrane-bound cell organelles. Example of prokaryotic cells are bacteria. Eukaryotic cells are larger than prokaryotic cells. These cells have nucleus and all membrane-bound cell organelles. Examples are plants and animals and fungi. Eukaryotic organisms can be unicellular or multicellular. Unicellular organisms are made up of a single cell, are very small and microscopic in nature, and a single cell performs all the functions. Examples are prokaryotes such as amoeba and paramecium. Multicellular organisms consists of many cells, are macroscopic in nature, and contain specific organs to perform specific action. For example, all plants and animals. These are some of the important scientists who have contributed to the study of cells. Cell morphology. The size, shape, volume and number of cells vary amongst all organisms. Both shape and size of cells related to the specific function of the cell. The shape of the cell may be variable or fixed. Irregular shapes occur in amoeba and leukocytes. The unicellular organisms consist of a single cell which performs all the functions. Multicellular organisms consist of many different types of cells which perform specific functions. Some of the important and different types of cell present in human body are blood cell, nerve cells, ovum, sperm, smooth muscle cells, bone cells, fat cells, etc. The structure of cells. Here we learn about structure of an eukaryotic cell as found in a typical plant and animal cell. The cell is made up of the following parts. First, cell membrane, which is also called as plasma membrane. Second, cell wall, found in only plant cells. Third, cytoplasm. Fourth, cell organelles. Plant and animal cells have similarities except few parts which are absent in animal cells. Animal cells are generally smaller in size, whereas plant cells are usually larger in size. Now, let us discuss about cell parts of each these cells in detail. Cell membrane or plasma membrane. The outermost cover of the cell is called as cell membrane or plasma membrane. It is a phospholipids bilayer structure embedded with protein molecules. It is a selective semi-permeable membrane which allows the entry and exit of essential materials. The movement of materials across the plasma membrane is by two processes, namely passive transport without any expense of energy by the process of osmosis and diffusion, and second, through active transport by using energy. For example, endocytosis and exocytosis. Cell membrane protects cell from outer surroundings. Osmosis by cell membrane. Osmosis means the movement of solvent from a higher solute concentration to a lower solute concentration. In a biological system, cells gain water through osmosis when it passes through selectively permeable plasma membrane. The images show the effect of different media on the blood cells and plant cells. Diffusion by cell membrane. Movement of molecules from higher concentration to lower concentration is called diffusion. Diffusion plays an important role in gaseous exchange within the cell and its environment. All gases exchange between cell and its outer environment through diffusion process. Carbon dioxide and oxygen movement across the cell membrane is through the process of diffusion. The diagram here shows the mode of active and passive transport in a cell. Cell wall. The cell wall is a rigid covering layer above the cell membrane in a plant cell. It is also found in some bacteria, fungi, and algae. It provides support and protection to the cell and also provides shape to the cell. It is made up of cellulose. The cell wall is permeable membrane and allows the passage to small molecules and small sized proteins. Plasmodesmata. It is a microscopic channel which helps in transport and communication and also helps in intercellular activities. Molecules move through passive and active transport through plasmodesmata in the cell wall of plant cells. Cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is the place inside a cell except nucleus. It is a jelly-like substance where chemical reactions take place to keep the cell alive. It is found both in plant and animal cells. All the cellular activities occur in cytoplasm. In prokaryotes, all contents within the cell are in the cytoplasm. In eukaryotes, all the cell organelles are embedded in the cytoplasm and it stores glucose, vitamins and amino acids. Cell organelles. Cell organelles are each and every part within the cell of eukaryotic organisms which are embedded in the cytoplasm and are enclosed with its own membranes for separating their contents from cytosol. Nucleus, mitochondria, lysosomes, vacuoles, Golgi apparatus and the chloroplast all are cell organelles. Let us learn each and every of these cell organelles of eukaryotic organisms. Nucleus. All eukaryotic cells have a central large nucleus. A double-layered nuclear membrane encloses the nucleus. Nuclear pores embedded within the nuclear membrane help in transportation of materials from inside the nucleus to outside in cytosol. Nucleoplasm is the viscous liquid present inside the nucleus between nuclear membrane and nucleolus. Nucleoplasm contains round-shaped nucleolus and chromatin. Chromatin condenses during cell division to form chromosomes. Chromosomes are composed of DNA and protein. DNA helps to transfer heredity information from one generation to another. The overall function of the nucleus is in cellular reproduction. Endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum is found both in plant and animal cells. It is a network of membranous tubes continuous with nuclear membrane of the nucleus. It is of two types: rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Rough ER has flattened sac structure that is interconnected with each other and have many ribosomes embedded in their outer structure. It synthesizes and secretes proteins and insulin. Smooth ER is in tubular form and helps in synthesizing lipids. Golgi apparatus is found in both plant and animal cells. It is flattened structure of sacs stacked parallel to each other and is situated near the nucleus. These stacks are called cisternae. The stacks have two faces, cis and trans. Transportation of proteins synthesized by endoplasmic reticulum are enclosed in vesicles and get across Golgi bodies in the cytoplasm for excretion. Mitochondria. It is a double membrane structure found in most of eukaryotic cells. These membranes are 1. Outer mitochondrial membrane and 2. Inner mitochondrial membrane. The inner membranes have many folds and are called cristae, which increases the inner surface area of mitochondria to make efficient space for functioning. The inner space is filled with proteinaceous matrix gel, which contains ribosomes, phosphate granules, and DNA. Mitochondria helps in cellular respiration and produces energy by the production of ATP. Hence, it is called the powerhouse of the cell. Lysosomes. Lysosomes are a single membrane structure found only in animal cells. It is also known as the suicide bag of the cell. It consists of digestive enzymes which are created by cell to digest all organic waste created by the cell during metabolic activities. Bacteria, food material, or dead cell organelles are all digested by lysosomes and broken down into small pieces. Vacuole. Vacuole is a single-layered sac used for storage of solid and liquid contents. It is present mostly in plant cell in larger sizes. Animal cells have few small-sized vacuoles. Central large vacuole in plant cell is filled with sap to provide turgidity and rigidity to the cell. It stores amino acids, sugars, various organic acids, and some proteins. Animal vacuoles help in exocytosis, which is excretion of excess water and waste materials. Plastids. Plastids are only found in plant cells and algae. They are the main part of manufacturing and storage of food materials in plant cells. The function and color of plastids depends on the pigments present in it. Plastids are mostly of two types, chromoplast and leucoplast. The chloroplast is the type of chromoplast containing green-colored chlorophyll pigments. Chlorophyll helps photosynthesis. Let us learn about the internal structure of chloroplast in detail. Structure of chloroplasts. The chloroplast has a double membrane structure with an outer and inner membrane. It has also one more inner layer called thylakoid membrane, which forms flattened discs called thylakoids, and its stacks are called grana. Grana are interconnected by stromal lamellae. Photosynthesis takes place inside the thylakoid membranes containing chlorophyll. In the presence of sunlight, through the process of photosynthesis, it converts carbon dioxide into organic compounds and releases oxygen. Test yourselves. The following are a few questions for you. Please revise the concept by answering them on your own. Thank you. This content was developed under Akash for School Education project. This project is funded by NMEICT and MHRD Government of India. In order to contact us, mail us at the given email ID. Thank you.